What's up, guys? Good old-fashioned cola back here for some more Animal Crossing. Right now in Ohio, it is 11:20 a.m. on January 28th, 2024. It's thrown off the whole intro. The tour timer is catching me right as I walk out the door. Oh there, Gabe. Well, it sure has been a while, hasn't it now? How's life been treating you, huh? Let me be the first to tell you that as mayor, a trip to a hot spring resort is just the greatest thing. I can't even fucking see around the microphone. But enough about that. I've heard you completely slacked off and didn't oh, did you ask me to do the fucking lighthouse? I don't care. They'll be fine. Yeah, see you later, bro. I don't even remember him asking us to do that. Maybe he's got Alzheimer's and he's like, I thought I asked you to do that. Like, you just left without telling anybody, bro. Anyways, we've got some business to go over here. I'm hoping I wasn't too close to the mic. I've been so sensitive, or not sensitive. The mic's been sensitive, if anything. I've been so hyper focused on audio recently. Like ever since I did I think it was 2 episodes ago, and the sound was all blown out. I was like, that fucking sucks, but I can't really do much to save that now. Because I record like the video audio and my commentary at the same time, so if it's fucked, it's fucked. Let's go sell these fossils. Did I open them? Yeah. See, I'm losing my mind. First order of business is my Time Hop. If anybody doesn't know what the Time Hop app is, you like load your social media onto it and it like pulls up old posts. Used to be great for Twitter, but then fucking Elon took over, and that I need to tell that it's not written on my list. I am stuttering over my words because I'm so fucking upset over this shit. Elon Musk has single-handedly ruined Twitter, and we all know that. I don't want a red roof. I don't know why I clicked on this. I was looking at some post about, I think it was about the San Antonio Spurs, and they were talking about they do something with like a bat and their mascot. I don't know, because one time a bat got in the arena. It might happen more often than not. I don't know. Is there a big bat problem in San Antonio? San Antonioites, sound off in the comments below, because I know I have a big viewership of San Antonioites. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But it was just nothing but bots, and I like brought up like, oh, this is the dead internet theory in practice right here. Like, thanks, Elon. And one of the bots responded with a screenshot of my tweet talking about the dead internet theory, and like pretty much just said the same thing that I was making fun of, and I was like, well, this only solidifies it. Like, you're only making it worse. Like, I don't know what happened when Elon Musk took over. Like, why did there just become, like, a giant influx of bots on Twitter? And I remember at one point he was like, oh, I'm going to get rid of the API that, like, lets people do bots. Because, like, I follow this account called Shitpostbot, where people, like, submit memes, and, like, it's a bot that generates random memes out of all the images. Like, it'll be, like, a template, and then like other images get superimposed into the template, and sometimes it like really works, and like sometimes it doesn't. But like when it hits, it fucking hits, and it's funny. It's like, damn, not a bot. It's a real person making this for sure, because there's no way a bot would be that accurate. But like Shitpostbot was down for like weeks. Like the creator had to like figure out a way around Twitter's new anti-bot rules. But now all of a sudden it's just nothing but, and there was like a solid stretch there where it was just nothing but like porn ads. Like, I don't know, like, and it wasn't just like, I wasn't Jason Whitlock. If anybody knows, there was an ESPN, he's not even with ESPN anymore. He was on ESPN's website, but he got like a ad for like, I think it was for like sex toys or something. I can't remember exactly, but it was like, it was a targeted ad. It wasn't just like generic ad that like ESPN was running on their website. Like, it was like you clicked on something and that's why this is showing. And he was trying to blame it on ESPN, and people were sounding off in the comments like, bro, it ain't ESPN. What the hell are you looking at? But I know it's not that because like I asked a bunch of people and other people were like, yeah, I can't even go on Twitter in public anymore because it's nothing but just fucking naked women. And I was like, okay, that's good to know that it's not just me. Because I was like, I swear to the Lord, I didn't click on anything. Please, you gotta believe me. Where was I going with that? Oh, Time Hop. Time Hop told me I saw Panic at the Disco 10 years ago for the first time on the 26th. So I just wanted to bring that up, and I wanted to talk about... I gotta take a sip of my coffee. I wanted to talk about the set list because it probably was the best set list I saw. I saw Panic at the Disco maybe 5 times while they were a band. I mean, of course, I only saw them twice as an actual band, and then it was the Brendan Urie Experience after that. But some of these songs, like, I saw there was a few A Fever You Can't Sweat Out songs on this set list. Like, I got The Only Difference, I got Kamasato, I got Lying Is the Most Fun, I got But It's Better If You Do. Like, this was the Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die tour. It was, yeah, I said January 26th, 2014. I think it was like, it wasn't like the first concert I ever went to. That would be, I saw Alice Cooper a bunch of times as a kid because like my mom is totally obsessed with Alice Cooper and got me into him, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. So I went a couple times, but like this was like the first concert that I ever went to. I spent my own money on my ticket. I mean, I was 16, I think. I was turning 17 in a couple of days. This is gonna be a long episode. I'm not even through the first fucking point. But I didn't drive yet, so I needed my dad to drive me. But where am I going with this? I don't know. It's just weird to see where that band was at that point to where they were prior to the breakup last year. But anyways, that brings up my birthday, which is in a couple of days now. Or actually, it's tomorrow. I was thinking it was the 26th for some reason. I took tomorrow off from work because I'm just having, like, an absolute, like... I don't want to say midlife crisis, but each birthday that comes and passes, I get more stressed out about it. So I'm like, I need to do some self-care tomorrow. But I don't think I'll actually be able to do said self-care. Also, I don't know what the fuck I would actually do. Maybe just sit at home and play Civ 6 for like 9 to 10 hours. Because I don't want to like go out and do stuff because it's supposed to be really shitty outside. But I have to call and make an eye doctor appointment. I have to call the dentist. I have to possibly switch a class at school if they will let me, because it is not at all what I thought the class was going to be. It was like Intro to Museums, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I've done nothing but public library classes in the information science field. Let's go take a look at what museums are like. And I thought it was going to be fun and interesting, and it is definitely not. So I'm hoping I haven't missed the deadline to drop and add a different class instead, because I would definitely not want this to affect my graduation, which is supposed to be this winter. Like, I don't want to fail this class and get screwed over. But throughout this whole period, I've been, like I said in the last episode, listening to nothing but, I mean, it's been pretty much Fall Out Boy. Like, I have a playlist of all three, My Chem, Panic, and Fall Out Boy. It's their entire discographies and all the side projects that the guys have. I call it like the Holy Trinity playlist or something stupid like that. But I have been listening to So Much for Stardust, like, over and over, front to back, like, crazy. Like, this album has really cooked for me. Like, I heard it last year and I loved it, and it was my album of the year. I don't know if I ever brought up, like, my top 3, I think, off the bat were So Much for Stardust, Young Gravy, and Baby No Money's album, Baby Gravy 3. I think Paramore, This Is Why, was number 3, which was fucking fantastic. I don't know if I've ever talked about... Paramore, like, always was, like, right on the cusp of being, like, a band that I was like, oh, yeah, I really, really like Paramore. And then, like, they dropped a couple more albums where I was like, oh, damn, I really like Paramore. Like, After Laughter was really good. And then now This Is Why. This Is Why is definitely like a change in sound for them. It sounds definitely more like influenced by like Talking Heads and like that like style, like post-punk. It's really, really good if you haven't heard it. And then Boy Genius. Boy Genius was really, really good. I really liked their album. But So Much for Stardust has really cooked for me. It was a slow burn to see the true majesty of the album. It's definitely up there with like Folie à Deux and Infinity on High for me for like top Fall Out Boy albums. Like one song in specific I just keep on replay. It's Fake Out. I think it might be my favorite Fall Out Boy song. And I don't really understand why, but it's just something about it that I keep going back to it. Every time I like put my headphones in, I'm like, I'm going to turn on that playlist. The first song I pick, I scroll all the way down and I pick Fake Out. I don't know what keeps me coming back, but definitely if you haven't heard So Much for Stardust, or if you're like, oh, I stopped listening to Fall Out Boy after Folie à Deux, then definitely So Much for Stardust is right up your alley. And just a couple more points before I head out for the day. I know I've talked about the NFL spottingly over the years, but for some reason this year I'm really into it. So today is the conference championships, the AFC and the NFC. I could give a rat's ass really who wins the NFC. I'd like to see Detroit make it to the Super Bowl, just because they're one of those teams where it's like, yeah, they never win anything. And as a Browns and Jets fan, I totally understand. So I'd like to see them make it. If San Francisco wins, I won't lose any sleep over it. But I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. I still live in Cleveland, Ohio. And as a Clevelander, we are supposed to have a total disdain for everything Baltimore because they stole our team. I don't know if the city really did. I think it's more an Art Modell thing. But you're supposed to hate Baltimore and you're supposed to want to see Baltimore lose at everything. But I have not talked to a single person, old, young, lived through the move, lived through the Browns coming back in 99. Like, I haven't talked to a single person who was like, oh yeah, I really want to see Kansas City win tomorrow. Everybody fucking hates Patrick Mahomes. And everyone's very sick of the NFL pushing the Kansas City Chiefs. It's like very obvious that the NFL, they must not have been making a lot of money, which I don't think is true. It's definitely the biggest sport in America. Where did that present go? I gotta get it now. I'm in it to win it. I don't know. I love Taylor Swift, but I feel like the NFL is really taking advantage of her relationship, and I'm sure she has a part in it. But I know that's why everybody wants Kansas City to lose. I could give a fucking rat's ass about Taylor Swift in football. Like, if you want to use her relationship for marketing, good on you. The Swifties will be watching, I'm sure. It's Patrick Mahomes that gets me. I don't know. It's the Steph Curry of it all. Like, there's always some guy that I fucking hate. And he's definitely playing the Steph Curry role. You're just fucking off then. Okay, that's fine. See you later, I guess. Fuck you too. I've never seen that happen. They always like veer into a tree eventually. I'm not gonna buy these, but I am just genuinely curious. Because there's not a chance I will come back. Ah, you bitch. Give me it. Now I gotta play tomorrow. I gotta write it down. I gotta play the rest of the week more than likely. I mean, tomorrow's probably not gonna be like some magical thing where Tom's just like, oh yeah, right away I'll buy them for 500 bills. I've been going back and watching old episodes, and okay, the one where I'm selling shit and he fucking buys the turnips for like 500 bells, and I sound like Goofy, like screaming into the mic, was fantastic. Where was I going with all that? I love Taylor Swift, was what I was trying to say, and it has nothing to do with her. But Lamar Jackson, if you can hear me, Lamar Jackson, save us. I don't know. I'm so sick of the same teams winning everything. I'd rather just see somebody different. And I'm only a Ravens fan for this game. Once they make it to the Super Bowl, San Francisco or Detroit, please, just beat the shit out of them. Even though Lamar Jackson's a great fucking quarterback, and if he played anywhere else, I'd definitely love him. And then one last thing before I head out. Modest Mouse announced a tour, and I'm on the fence about going. The last time I saw them, it was all right. It was in Cleveland at the Nautica Pavilion downtown. I don't even know why I'm running around in this godforsaken place. I'm a hoarder. How could I even get back there eventually? I'd have to completely clear out my pockets. Perfect painting. I wonder if I've donated that. While I'm talking about this, we can run to the museum. Modest Mouse, though. Last time I saw them, it was alright. They played, like, I love the deep cuts, don't get me wrong, but, like, it was, like, really obscure deep cuts. Like, I wish I had the set pulled up. I should have taken a picture of it like I did the Panic set. But, like, I think, like, they may have played, like, Dashboard, and, like, it wasn't, like, a lot of, like, hype concert songs. Oh, I should have checked I'll just try to donate it, and we'll see. I feel like I've donated this before. Yeah, okay. You'd be like, it was donated by you. Yeah. I hate when you're like try to donate the same thing because it's like you can't skip the dialogue at all. It's like, I get it. Come on, Blathers. Who's to say that painting was even real anyways? I should make it more of an effort to complete all this shit. I mean, there's only 3 fish. I'm gonna assume that's the black pop-eyed goldfish. I don't remember what that is. And I don't remember what that is. But I should really try and finish those out. And then we only have 5 bugs. I can do that. And then the paintings. I feel like once that's done, I could probably let this series die. Lay it to rest. I should just like restart. Make a whole new town. I could put the file out for this town into the ethosphere. People could join it amongst their own emulators or load it onto a memory card if they have like a hacked GameCube. But I keep getting sidetracked throughout this whole thing. Like I was going to say, I'm on the fence about going to see Modest Mouse. My family wants to go see them. Like, my mom and my sister really like Modest Mouse, too. And they're like, oh, I would drive to Pittsburgh. And I'm like, bet. I guarantee you it would come time and you'd be like, I don't really want to go. So I'm, like, on the fence about that. I've, like, tried to, like, make my mom go to other shows that were, like, out of Cleveland's, like, 45-minute area. And she's like, oh, I don't want to drive all that far. And I know she's talked about it before where she's like, oh, there's hills in Pittsburgh. I don't want to drive on the hills. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's not like a cliff. I don't know. That woman's got a lot of anxiety, and I wonder where I get it from. But I don't know. It'd be cool to go see Modest Mouse with everybody, but I don't think that's a reality. Anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. I've blabbered on more than enough for one episode today. So I will see you guys back here next time.